Hello, Bethel parents and others that might be watching this video. Have you ever clung to that statement in Proverbs 22:6, train up a child in the way he should go, and even when he is old, he will not depart from you? And you took that as a promise that I raised my child in the Lord, so even if he's backslidden and wayward as an adult, he or she is going to come back to following the Lord. And though I don't want to take away the assurance of that verse, I do want to make sure that we're not causing some harm on our parental abilities. And we've seen in the first two videos that we as parents have the primary responsibility for the spiritual upbringing of our children. We can't leave that to others. But on the other side of that, we know that children can make their own choices. So sometimes we could be the best of parents and children still don't choose to walk in the ways of the Lord or walk in the ways that we taught them. And so we have to balance those things out emotionally. But once we've done that, now begins the time of starting to do the work. Train up a child in the way he should go, and even when he is old, he will not depart from it. Now, first understand that that's a proverb, and proverbs are not promises. Proverbs are statements of generalities. Generally, if you train a child up in the way he should go, he will follow in the Lord. And note that it says he will not depart from it. So that doesn't mean that he or she will fall away and then come back to the Lord. It means that if you train up a child in the way he should go, he will continue to walk with the Lord and he will never depart from it. So if a child has walked away from the Lord, this is not a statement that he is going to come back. It's a statement that in general, if you train up a child, he will walk in those ways and won't depart. Also, we want to ask ourselves the question, what is training up a child in the way he should go? Is it just simply going to church? Is it just simply praying prayers at the dinner table and putting up signs that Jesus loves you, those sort of things? What is train up a child in the way he should go? Well, Deuteronomy chapter 6, verses 6 through 9 make these statements. And these words that I command you today shall be on your heart. You shall teach them diligently to your children, and shall talk of them when you sit in your house, and when you walk by the way, and when you lie down, and when you rise. You shall bind them as a sign on your hand, and they shall be as frontals between your eyes. You shall write them on the doorpost of your house and on your gates. So train up a child in the way he should go is throughout your daily existence with your child, you are diligently talking to them about how to walk with the Lord. You are giving them that example. You're showing them how to do it. You're taking life examples and life experiences and showing them how this affirms that Jesus is true. Jesus is real. He is the Son of God. He rose from the dead. That salvation to heaven is a reality, and this is how you accept that. And you have these constant conversations with them day in and day out. That's train up a child in the way he should go. It's not just going to church, and it's not just saying some prayers. It is diligently talking with your children about their walk with the Lord. Now, that doesn't mean harass them. That doesn't mean lecture. That means having conversation, saying things to them, asking them questions, listening to them and responding to what they say, and have regular conversations about what it means to follow the Lord and all the different issues that come to life and following Jesus Christ. So I urge you to start taking this seriously, to diligently teach your children the ways of the Lord and train up a child in the way he should go. And it's this kind of training that if you do that, it is unlikely that they will ever walk away from the Lord. Again, they can make their own choices. They have free will, but the primary responsibility lays on you to make sure you do your part to train them up in the way they should go. So in the weeks ahead, we'll talk more specifically about what that means and ways that we can train our children up in the Lord. But start praying, start seeking the Lord on how you can have good conversations regularly with your kids, inspiring them to follow Jesus. God bless you.